Hello, happy Sunday, and welcome to the Soul Alignment channel. Today, we're just going to be having a heart to heart. We're going to be having a box of chocolates conversation. So, life is like a box of chocolates. You just never know what you're going to get. And that's how this conversation going to be. But I'm just going to come from my heart and just be present. So, I had a different topic I wanted to talk about, but you know what? My heart was bringing me here. Because in this life, you just never know what you're going to get. And just like that box of chocolates and just like the conversation that we're going to have here today, you know, when you get a box of chocolates, and everybody don't eat chocolates, so, just pick what resonates with you, but for me, I love chocolates. And when I get that box of chocolates, I don't always like all the chocolates that's in the box. And that has been a beautiful metaphor for me in this life, and picking and choosing what resonates with me and what don't. You know what I'm saying? I take what I need, I leave what I don't, and that's how I've been flowing through life. Everything is not for us, and that's okay. You know what I'm saying? But what I know is that we can learn from everybody because we're all teachers and students. You know what I'm saying? So it's understanding that, it's knowing that, and trusting that process. And the more you trust it, you come more and more into your freedom of choice. And just knowing that you don't have to take and accept everything that's being handed to you. So that's where that discernment comes in. And just trusting you. So I want to start by talking about just how we just never know what people are going through, and really coming to a place of understanding you. Well, let me back up. To know you is your superpower, right? And to understand you is your greatest power. Is the greatest power that you can ever have in this life. And to know you and to understand you, you really truly begin to understand other people. And it's a game changer. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody wants to be understood. Everybody wants to be seen and heard. But how often are you seeing you and hearing you? How often are you paying attention to your needs? How often? But once you get to that place where you're truly understanding you and you're pouring into you all the things that you need, your life change, and then you're able to make connections and really connect with people heart to heart, like for real. So that's this heart to heart conversation. It's you get to a place to where when you know what you need, you begin to understand what other people need without them even speaking the words to you. And I was gonna, like I said, I was gonna talk about something else, but my niece sent me a text, and I'm just gonna share a little of our conversation yesterday. She came over, and I can see that her heart was heavy, and I was like, do you want to talk about it? And she said, yeah, maybe later. And I started talking to her and sharing with her just, things that I'm experiencing now. And we was talking about something totally different. And my heart just took me to a totally different conversation. And I talked about that on here before and saying like, for me, like I was judging myself about it all the time. But just the more I reflect, I'm like, damn, this is just a part of who I am. Like, it's literally my soul guiding me to speak the things that people need to hear. And I'm trying to put myself in the box of one conversation and saying, okay, I'm going to talk about this. And I always get off track. I always deter to something else, but it's always what somebody needs. So when I was talking to my niece, And I'm sharing with her, I went to talking about my depression and when I was in a depressive state and just my awareness about that now. And I'm talking about it and I'm talking about it. And then I stopped and I said, why did I? And for a quick second, I was about to say, why did I start talking about this? And then I stopped myself. I said, oh, this is what she needs to hear right now. And so I shared with her what I needed to share with her. And she didn't say much. You know, she just looked at me and she gave me this little smile. And we didn't talk about it yesterday. I said, you know what? You didn't even share with me what you wanted to share with me, but I feel so strongly like that message that you got was exactly what you needed. And I just want you to know that I'm here if you want to talk. You know what I'm saying? And so she sent me a text today and just confirmed. She was like, TD, I don't know how you knew. She said, it's just amazing to me, just your connection. She said, because I don't know how you knew what I didn't even tell you. Like that's what I needed to hear. And so that brought me to these lives and connecting with y'all and just sharing. Like sometimes I just want to hone in on this one thing, but that's not me. And so I'm here to say that this live and any other live that I do is always going to be like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get because so many people I'm going to be connecting with on here. So I never know what one person needs. And I know my soul is guiding me to share things that people need in the moment, this moment right now. So we never know who are on these lives. So like I said, what resonate. Take what resonate and what don't, just leave it. Because it may not be for you. It may be for the next person that's watching. It may be for the person that's not in the chat. The person that's just sitting back watching like I used to do in the past. Like I have found so many people on this platform who changed my life with just things that they were talking about, sharing their stories, being transparent, you know. And so I know everybody is not always willing to get in the chat and ask questions. So I just have to trust my soul to guide me to speak the things that I need to speak without people coming in here asking or, you know what I'm saying, inquiring about or just, you know, having the courage to just get in here and speak up. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to continue to trust me and I'm about to stop judging myself about that because I still was doing it. But it's all good. That whole experience yesterday was a lesson for me. And the topic that I wanted to talk about was everything is a lesson. You know what I'm saying? We're in the school of life. And the main course, like the core lesson, is us discovering us. And every lesson is bringing you back to you. So here's something that my daughter hates. She hated. I'm always telling her, like, when she go through things, I'm like, look, I'll be like, look, okay, so what part of you, you know what I'm saying, needed that? Like, what lesson did you need to learn from that? She's like, oh, I feel like you always trying to say it's my fault. Like, I said, like, really, I'm not saying that it's your fault, but what I'm saying is everything that you're experiencing is bringing you back to you to discover the parts of you that may need to heal, the parts of you that may need to speak up, the parts of you that may need to have that courage to say, look, I ain't taking this. I'm no longer like, why do you keep allowing these people back in your life, the same people, bringing the same lessons? Like, what part of you, what part of your soul is saying, hey, I need to grow here? You know what I'm saying? And it's not easy. It's not easy, but I'm telling y'all, the more you start to take the focus from outward, and if you just adapt the attitude of, you know what? It's me. I'm the problem. I'm the problem and I'm the solution. So let me figure out what's going on, especially when we going around that same mountain, that same lesson over and over again. And I know y'all can relate. Because I know I'm not the only one who's been around that same mountain, that same lesson, and you trying to figure out what is wrong with me. Like, what is wrong with me? Woe is me. You know, some people go so far to say, God don't like me, or, you know, the universe is against me. Nah. Everybody come here to learn something. Nobody in this life have went through this life exit this life without some type of pain, some type of heartbreak. Nobody entered this life and exit this life having just all, happiness, sunshine, and rainbows. Even the people with all the things, and y'all can see it, life is our teacher. Like we can see every day, the ones who are not abundant in the material things, right? We're missing the true abundance that we have just within ourselves and just the beauty because we tying it to material things, right? We think material things are going to make us happy. I have this one coworker, he's always saying, Queen, you should play the lottery because you're lucky. Like I said, look, all the money in the world ain't going to give me this what I got. All the money in the abundance, the material things in the world ain't going to give me this joy that I have. Because the material things ain't give it to me, baby, and the material things can't take it away. So I'm at a point in my life where I know what it's like not to have. I'm entering a chapter in my life where I have come into my abundance within, my knowing, my wisdom, my understanding, the true understanding of me, understanding my life, like all the things that I've been through, like really having clarity on that. Knowing why I went through what I went through, knowing why I was there so long, like there is no better understanding or understanding than you, and understanding why you tolerate the things that you tolerate. You know what I'm saying? There is no greater understanding than that. But a lot of us, and I was there too, where I wanted people to understand me. I wanted people to love me. I wanted to be appreciated by others. I wanted to be valued by others. But guess what? Now I value me. And I'm not going to say, because I have met people who valued me. But it's so funny because I couldn't accept their value because I wasn't valuing me. Or their unconditional love because I wasn't loving me unconditionally. So there is no greater power than understanding you, all of you, the good and the bad. You can't have one without the other. You wouldn't know what bad is if you didn't know what good was, vice versa, right? The duality of life. There's no escaping it. You know what I'm saying? But we all were dealt different cards. You know what I'm saying? Life is life, and we're all experiencing different things. But when you come back to the heart and the core of each individual, the values are the same. You know what I'm saying? Everybody wants to be respected. Everybody wants to be seen, like truly seen for who they are, apart from their mess. You know what I'm saying? We live in such a judgmental world. But a lot of that is because we're really judging ourselves and we're just projecting on each other every day. You know what I'm saying? So it's coming back to you and just understanding that. But one thing that my niece said was like, Tita, it feels so good to be seen. It feels so good to be heard. And she ain't lying. You know what I'm saying? For somebody to truly see your heart and your soul, you know what I'm saying? Your life may be chaotic. You may be somebody who, you know what I'm saying? You in this funk where you don't want to clean. You just don't have the motivation to do the things. And people won't look at you and say, oh, you're lazy. Oh, you this. Oh, you that. I understand because I've been there. Let's go to this story time. I can remember in a chapter of my life where I was in the darkest place. And my house was a mess. Stuff was everywhere. And a friend of mine came over. And she came in town, and I was like, you know what? I ain't cleaning shit. Because right now, this house It's reflecting how I feel inside. So I'm not cleaning nothing. I don't care. I don't care about what nobody think, because this is really how I feel. And so she came, she visited, and then she left. And then she sent me this text. She sent me this text, and I don't remember the text word from word, but what I do remember is her saying, "Oh, I had to leave because your house was such a mess, and I know me, and I always feel the need to want to help people, and I just, I couldn't do it, so I just had to leave, and so forth and so on." Right? And in the midst of that, I was like, "Oh, okay, I'm not sending no text back. I'm about to call her." First of all, because I love and I respect her. She's one of my soul sister friends. But let me tell you something. I looked at that and I said, wow, this is such a reflection of just the world, right? People come in, they see you, they see your place is a mess, and they automatically start judging, or they automatically start thinking, oh, let me get out of here because she may need something from me. So I picked up the phone and I called her and I said, look, let me tell you something. My house not being cleaned or looking the way that it looks, I just want you to know what you've seen outside, inside of my home, is what I feel like inside. So instead of you asking or sitting down and having a conversation with me and asking questions, checking in on me, you decided to leave and then send me a text message. And anybody who knows me, like, I hate text. If I text you, it's gonna be something simple. If it's something heart to heart, you ain't getting no text from me. I'm gonna pick up the phone and I'm gonna call you. We gonna have a conversation. I will not. I feel like text messages are so impersonal. They're so impersonal. So I'll send a little kiki, haha, little text, but I'm never gonna send you a heart to heart, something that's from my heart. If I see you're hurting, I'm not about to send you a text. I'm gonna call you. And if you don't pick up, I'll just wait for us to have that conversation. Because the text for me is just too impersonal. So that was an experience. So I know. So now if I go into somebody's home, and I used to when I was younger, because I was surrounded by it, right? People judging people, oh, their house was nasty, girl. Did you see that? Like, but now I know, I'm like, man, the reflection outside is a reflection of what the hell you may be feeling inside. So let me come to my heart. Let me have a little compassion. Let me sit down and talk to you. Like, we truly have to get away from the self-judgment so we can begin to stop judging others and begin to have compassion and understanding. You cannot, and I'm going to keep saying it, you cannot do nothing for nobody that you're not doing for yourself. No matter how much we want to try to convince ourselves that we're doing it, we're not. If you ain't doing it for yourself, what you're doing for other people is not genuine. It's not authentic. Because how could you be pouring out what you ain't giving to yourself? You know what I'm saying? We live in a world where it's saying, hey, put everything before you. Put everything before you. And at the hands of that, we are dying inside. We have lost ourselves. So many people walking around here lost and confused and just don't know which way to go. They feel like they done poured all of them into somebody else and they just left with nothing, feeling empty. And then what we do, we go from one relationship to another, expecting them to come and fill us up. And we still haven't realized that that's not the answer and it's not working. Because what happens next? When that person leaves, you left feeling the same way, but just with more damage. So what happens when you really take the time to just sit with you and repair you? What happens when you begin to understand you? And we say it so much. You don't understand me. They don't understand me. Do you understand you? Like, do you know you? Really and truly. Do you know you? Right? Or just asking a simple question also like, man, why am I okay with this type of treatment? Why am I okay with people mistreating me? Why am I okay with smiling about something that I know truly hurt my feelings? That somebody said, we do these fake laughs and chuckles and you know what I'm saying? Going along to get along. It's time to start speaking up. Like, we are in a time and space where there's no more putting people before you. I used to, when I had kids, like, I felt like, oh, I'm living my life for my kids. And it's cute. It's cute to say that. Oh, everything I do is for my kids. And then when your kids grow up, come on, let's go here. When your kids grow up and they leave and they go start their families, right? What are you left with? Because you done poured everything into your kids. And then you mad because now they choosing them. They choosing their family. And you saying, but I'm your mom. I gave birth to you. You putting that person before me? But when you decide that you living your life for you first, and you begin to pour into you, the relationship with your kids look different. And you understand like, oh, yeah, that's what they're supposed to do. They're supposed to choose them. They're supposed to show up for them. You know what I'm saying? I'm just a soul who come here. And I say, into these lives at your own risk to be willing to change. Because I'm telling you, I'm a soul that's sparking that light, that voice that was afraid to speak up, to speak up. I'm sparking that light in the soul that's watching, to have the confidence to be you, appreciate you, love on you. And I ain't saying that it's an easy process, but who came here to experience easy? Easy is no fun. Are you really growing in easy? Are you really growing in the comfortable spots? Nah, it's when you get uncomfortable. It's when you challenge yourself to face your fear. It's when you truly begin to accept you and all of you, your light and your shadow. It's when you choose and you understand that, oh, wait, I could be a good person and a bad person. It's all about my choice. Because I can choose to get angry and cuss you out and send you nasty texts and say hurtful things to you. Or I can choose to scale it back, to go within and figure out, why did that hurt me? I can choose to take that hurt and that pain and transmute it into something beautiful for me. Right? Is accepting that you're going to get hurt. But are you going to live your life? Are you going to not live your life because you're afraid? Are you going to not connect with people because you're afraid that you're going to get hurt? No. Everything is a lesson. And yes, it's messed up that we have Judases that comes into our lives that put on the face of a friend. And it turns out that, oh, they wasn't, were they not really a friend? I don't know if I want to go there. But they came with a lesson. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, just open your heart, just trust the process, and just know that you are not without flaw. You are not exempt from being hurt, but you get to choose that you're going to live your best life regardless of the circumstances of what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Yep, it's that. It's all of that and more. So, I love it here. This is my happy place. Just being here in my body, being present with all of the things, and yeah, showing up. Showing up to speak life, to speak love, the things that I'm doing for me, to now pour into others. Genuinely, authentically, and beautifully. Like right here, right now. I love it. I love it. So yes. Um. And guess what? Yeah, let's talk about the lessons in life and the things that we're experiencing, right? Especially when you're trusting your intuition and you're being guided to places, right? Let's go with story time. I was someone who felt like I always had this knowing. I didn't always know what it was, but I always had this knowing of I'm being guided to places, right? I don't know why I'm supposed to be here, but I'm supposed to be here. And I thought because of that, it was going to be easy. I was going to have it all figured out. And I learned the hard way that that's not what that means. It means that you're going there to experience some things and they may not be pleasant, but it's an experience that you need to learn and grow. So you have to open your heart to learning and growing and also unlearning, right? Because you have to begin to let go of things that are no longer serving you. And so I thought that because I was trusting this inner guidance that my life was going to be easy. And it was so far from easy that, you know what I'm saying? I went through a really, yeah, dark night of the soul, dealing with all the things within me. And I was not expecting it. But I survived. I'm on the other side of it. And now I can speak from a place of knowing and understanding. And so when you're on your journey and you're trusting your process and you get to that place and things are not going quite the way that you thought, and then you want to give up, or you're like, man, this must not be it. This must not be the thing. I must have got it wrong. I want you to just stay present with where you are and continue to show up and ask yourself, like, okay, what are you trying to teach me right now? What is my lesson in this? You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you might give up. You know, sometimes, I keep saying, sometimes you just got to quit in your mind sometimes and then just be like, man, you know what? I quit. And then you get back up. Like for me, I get back up and I'm like, okay, I'm back. You know, what are we doing? I'm showing up. You know what I'm saying? So it's trusting the process and not putting expectations on what you think is going to be, right? Expectations equals disappointment. I have been on like quite the beautiful journey, even with all of the chaos and all the things. Like it's beauty in all of it. You know what I'm saying? I'm learning how to flow with the ups and the downs. Like it's really a game changer. I'm learning how to flow with life. I'm learning how to flow with life. Whereas before I was trying to control it. You know what I'm saying? Didn't want to experience certain things. Um, was afraid to speak up, speak my truth. Um, didn't trust me. You know what I'm saying? So it's beautiful being on this side and just having this understanding and awareness to be able to, share and encourage and uplift people and just knowing like this shit ain't easy. But you have everything in you to show up for this life, to make changes. And remember that changes don't happen overnight. If you're like me and you're beating yourself up because you just keep doing the same thing and you just want to do the right thing. Well, what is the right thing? You know what I'm saying? You don't know what the right thing is. You have to experience some wrong things first to get to know what's the right thing for you. You know what I'm saying? So just all of it is lessons. Just take all of your lessons, the good and the bad ones, and open your heart to learning, growing, unlearning, letting go. There is so much power in the letting go. When you feel like something not resonating, when you're no longer connecting with things, letting it go with love and light. Because you know what I'm saying? If you letting go and there's still like the anger, the frustration, and all the things still there, like you have to do some work within. Because letting go, no matter what it is, it should be peaceful. Like it really should be. You just have this peace and understanding, like, okay, that's complete. That life lesson is complete. It's time for me to let that go. Oh, but yeah, I just, you know, I love it here. I love it here. And I'm in a space where I'm no longer shrinking. I'm no longer dimming my lights. I earned the right to be here. I did the work to be here. And I'm going to show up every part of me. The good moments, the bad moments, I'm going to show up just the same. 100% authentically me. Because that's what we need. In the world, we need more of it. And I just want to see, my prayer is just that no matter where you are on your walk, is that you're walking it knowing that is exactly where you're supposed to be and trusting that process. You know what I'm saying? If you're somebody who in the financial struggle right now, knowing that even in that it's teaching you something. It's hard when you're in it. Trust me, I know. That struggle was real. You know what I'm saying? But there's a great lesson in it. You're discovering parts of you that you need to heal. You're discovering the parts of you that was lost and the perceptions of the world or the projections that was put on you. Like you're coming more and more to you with each experience. But you have to begin to understand that what you're experiencing is what you were sent here to experience. Or is it something Like, are you living your life through somebody else's path? What they want you to do, how they think you should be showing up. Whose life are you living is the question to be asked. Whose life are you living? Asking questions is the greatest thing that we ever can do. I like to say, question everything, no matter who's saying it. Like, question it because it's going to lead you to your greatest truth, right? Don't be so quick to grasp on to everything that somebody is saying. Don't, nah. They don't know better than you. You know what I'm saying? Go within. Listen to that inner voice. Listen to the inner voice. Yeah. Get quiet so that you can hear and fine tune that inner voice. Don't be afraid to put your phone down. You know what I'm saying? Don't be afraid to put that phone down. Yo, it's mind blowing to me how people cannot put that phone down. I'm telling you, it's working at the hospital is mind blowing to me. How all day this is all I see. People in their phone. Walking. Just not looking up, not paying attention to who in front of them. And you're supposed to get out their way because they're not paying attention to where they're going. Pushing wheelchairs, pushing hospital beds on their phone. Like, you know what? It's just, yeah. All of that outward focus, all the distractions, all the things that's taking you further and further away from you. I don't know about y'all, but nope. No, no, no. Yeah, it's time. It's time to dismantle all of the things. Yes, all of the projections. Yep, all of the illusions. It's time to dismantle them. It's time to take your power back. It's time to fully understand you. It's time to find your joy. Unspeakable joy. The joy that the world ain't giving to you. It's time to tap into that. So shout out to all of the people who are standing in their power, who know who they are, who are letting their light shine and letting it shine bright. You know, you go in some rooms and people, they looking at you crazy. You know, they gossiping, talking about you behind your back. You know what I'm saying? You enter in a room, people you don't even know. You kind, you polite. You know what I'm saying? You never was nasty to them, but yet they still give me your stink eyes. You know what I'm saying? They ain't saying the words, but the energy is speaking louder than the words ever could. You know what I'm saying? They showing up with the fake smiles and and the energy is speaking so loud, the energy is saying, ugh, like her light is just shining too bright for me. Can't nobody be that joyful. But what they don't understand is I'm choosing joy. I'm choosing not to let my pain run my life. I'm choosing to show up as the best version of me. And even when I'm not at my best, I'm still my best. And I still know how to channel it wisely. So you'll know when I'm not okay, but it won't be in an aggressive way. You'll know when I'm dealing with something with a heavy heart, but it won't be in an aggressive way because we really get to choose. You know what I'm saying? The accountability and holding yourself accountable and holding other people accountable. But that's how you begin to do that. You can't hold other people accountable when you're not taking accountability for your actions and your choices and how your choices may affect other people. Can't do nothing for nobody that you're not doing for yourself. There's true power in honoring every part of you. Just think about the temporary happiness and temporary joy, right? Are you being codependent on other people to fill you up? The minute that they walk away, the minute that they're not doing what you want them to do, they take all of that back with them. Is that something that you want to continue to experience? Or do you truly want to step into your power? And no matter what happens, you able to come back to that and replenish yourself. Through the things that was already placed on the inside of you. We're just tapping into it. It was already there. Like the divine placed all of the things in you to discover. So you're on a treasure hunt to discover you. I'm telling y'all better, let me tell you, you better tap in. You better tap into you. All right? Your heart, coming back to your heart, opening your heart, and allowing that divine, unconditional love to just, to just nourish you. And then you're able to go in and really start to like get in there and do the work. And just know that you're always guided, you're always protected. Everything that you need is on the inside of you. Like we've been hearing it forever. And when I was younger, I used to say, what are they talking about? What are they talking about? Is on the inside of me. Where is it? Because I don't see it. I don't feel it. You know what I'm saying? Because life was happening. Life take us away from us, from the essence of who we are. It's getting back to that. It's knowing and flowing in your life where you are and knowing, okay, this is where I'm supposed to, even with the heaviness, because the heaviness is the hard part. You know what I'm saying? That's the hard part. But even in that, yeah, even in that, I just, I want to send y'all love and light. And just know that wherever you are, like you're deserving of true or deserving to just love on you. You are deserving to give you all the things that you need. Yeah, it's time to go within and discover all that beauty that other people are seeing inside of you. I know you're connecting with people who are telling you, and you still don't see it, you still don't believe it, you still don't trust it. I can't even see you. And I'm telling you, like, I see you. I see you because I see me. And it literally starts with the man, the woman, whatever your gender is, in the mirror. Like, it starts with us. We are the key in the lock. You are the key in the lock. Are you going to stay closed? Are you going to use that key and you're going to open up and experience this life? Begin to flow with it. Sit with it. Honor you and all of you, knowing that your emotions are just tools for you to recognize and see. Like, let it flow. Don't get stuck in it. It's not your identity. I know, I know. It feels like it, but it's not. So, yeah, don't get stuck in it. It's there to teach you, and not and letting go the attachment of things. We're attached to so much, but letting go, not being attached to things and appreciating things. It's a beautiful place to be. Like, I'm not attached to it, but I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? I know with or without it, I'm good. I know with or without it, I am who I am. It doesn't define me. And that's every aspect of this life. With or without it, I am who I am. So I hope y'all have an amazing rest of y'all day. No matter what day or time that you watch this video. I appreciate y'all. Peace, love, and light. And y'all have a beautiful, beautiful day.